Hello again, everybody. This is my second makeup tutorial. This is going to be a super quick and easy makeup look for when you're on the go or in a hurry. I do this quite often whenever I'm running behind for work, but I just love the idea that I can throw on some mascara and then really accentuate it by popping on a bright colored lip. That's just my favorite for when I'm in a hurry. That way I can look really put together, but it doesn't take me long at all. So we'll be starting this look off by just getting our hair out of our face. That way it doesn't get in our makeup and in our way. And then I will be applying some of my absolute favorite chapstick. It is the Vaseline Lip Therapy. I have them in a couple different flavors. I think there's 3. And I really like them all equally. This is just the one I had closest to me. Next, I will be taking my Anastasia Brow Wiz in Brunette and just filling in my brows. I kind of do, whenever I'm in a rush, I kind of don't do them like super perfect. I just throw them on and really just kind of try to get them filled in as good as possible, but don't overdo it because obviously I don't have a lot of makeup on, and if I did my brows super harsh, it would kind of look weird with just mascara on. So I kind of do it very light-handed, and that way it just doesn't look too overpowering on my face. So I'm just going to do that real quick, and then we'll move on to the next step. Next, I will be taking my MAC Painterly Paint Pot and just applying that with my Ulta Beauty Concealer brush. And I'm just going to put that all over my eyelid and upwards of my brow with the brush and then blend it out with my finger, as you'll see me do here. I don't like to stick my finger in the paint pot because I just feel like that's unnecessary bacteria to stick in a cream product. And I also don't like to get it on my fingers because then I feel like I always accidentally scrape it with my fingernail and stuff like that, which just bothers me. So I just put it on with the brush and then blend it out with my finger. I'm just doing this because I'm not going to be doing any eyeshadow today, so I just kind of want to conceal all the little spots and stuff on my eyelids. Next, I will be taking my Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus in the shade Vanilla, which is number 35. And I will just be applying that with my Real Techniques stippling brush. I go back and forth between my Beauty Blender and my stippling brush just because sometimes I'm feeling too lazy to get up and go in the other bathroom to wet down my Beauty Blender. Sometimes I feel like that's just such a hassle, and I just feel way too lazy to get up and do it. So those are the days whenever my stippling brush gets a little extra love. But when I use this brush, sometimes I feel like it doesn't quite blend it in all the way, like around like little areas like my nose and my eyes and around my chin and stuff. So you will see me go back at the very end with my Sephora, I believe this is the Mineral Powder brush. This is an older brush, but I really like it for just kind of going in and buffing in my foundation, but not necessarily applying my foundation with it, because I just feel like I don't know, makes my skin feel oily. And I wash it all the time in hopes that maybe that's why, but I don't know, maybe it's just the bristles or something. But anyways, this is really great just for kind of blending in those little treble spots that I have a hard time getting with the stippling brush. So that is what I will do at the end. But of course, like always, I'm just going to be blending my foundation in, all around my face and a little down my neck just to make sure I don't have any harsh lines and stuff like that too. Next, I will be going in with my MAC Prep and Prime in the highlighter Radiant Rose, and I'll be applying that under my eyes and kind of in the tear ducts just to brighten up. I'm not really using this as a concealer. I just want a little extra brightening under my eyes, and then I'll also put a little bit on my upper lip too, just to kind of highlight that area. And then I will blend it out with my Sigma F60 brush. And just making sure that I really get it blended out. But I just like this whenever I'm in a hurry because it's not like a concealer, but it does just help brighten me up and make me look a little bit more awake, especially because I usually do this makeup look when I'm really tired and running late for work. Now I will be setting my foundation with my MAC Studio Fix in NW22, and I'll just be using a big fluffy brush. This is my Sigma F30 large powder brush, and just kind of sweeping that all over my face just to set my foundation. I have really oily skin, so this is a really big, important thing for me, so I have to set my foundation no matter what. Now, of course, we will be curling the eyelashes and then applying mascara. I don't know what kind of eyelash curler this one is. My favorite Sephora eyelash curler finally broke, and apparently they don't make it anymore. It was the plastic one, and I don't know why I liked it. I just felt like it really worked for me. But I will be using the L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly Mascara. And don't mind me, I'm just having a little conversation while I'm trying to put on my mascara. So thankfully I didn't accidentally stab myself in the eye, but I'm a professional at putting on mascara, let me just tell you. No, I'm not, just kidding. But I do put about 2 or 3 coats of this on, and I absolutely love the brush on this. Just because one side is like a regular brush and the other side is that flared out look. And I really like that. At first, I didn't like it for my lower lash line, but then I figured out the right way to put it on, and holy crap, it is amazing. So that is kind of taking over my my high-end mascara. So that's a big deal for me because I don't usually like drugstore mascaras. So win for you, Voluminous Butterfly. And now that we're done with mascara, it will be time to move on to bronzer. With this look, I don't really contour my face. I just kind of lightly bronze my cheeks and then the temples and a little down my neck. But I'll be using the Hoola bronzer by Benefit, and I'll be applying that with my Ulta blush brush. I know that's weird, but I really like this brush for applying my bronzer. And sometimes I do use it for my blush too, but I go back and forth with like face brushes because I can never really make up my mind, and I just haven't found like my holy grail bronzer brush or my holy grail cheek blush brush either. So I just kind of switch it up and try to find whichever one works the best for me. But like I said, I'll just be going around my face and just lightly applying it. I mean, nothing super harsh, just enough to kind of warm up my face. And then making sure I blend it out really well too. And once I've finished up with my bronzer, I will be going in with my Tarte Amazonian Clay cheek palette. And this was the Off the Cuff palette from their Christmas collection. And let me just say, it is amazing. I'm so glad I got my hands on it. But I'm just going to be taking the middle color and applying that with my Sigma F40 brush on the apples of my cheeks, and just making sure that I don't over apply because this powder blush is super pigmented, and I have made the mistake before of accidentally applying too much. So I always go back in after I apply, and I use my Sigma Duo Fiber brush. It's the F50, just to kind of blend it all out, make sure I don't, have too much going on my face. Setting my eyebrows with my Bare Essentials brow gel. Just kind of putting that all over my brow, just make sure it's nice and set. And then I'm going in with my NYX Wonder Eyes. This is in the shade Medium, just to kind of brighten up my eyes, make them not look so sleepy. Because, like I said before, this is my I'm running late makeup. And then I'll be setting my face with my Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray. This is my favorite. So if you haven't tried it, you should definitely try it out. And last but not least, my absolute favorite part, it is putting on my lipstick. And today I will be doing my liner with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil and Anarchy. And then I will be going over top of that with my MAC Candy Yum Yum. It's a matte shade, and I just am obsessed with this color. I am so sad that I had not got my hands on it sooner, because I literally have worn it every day since I bought it almost, and I've only had it for like a week, so I'm a little obsessed. But I will just be lining my lips all the way and then filling them in with the Anarchy color. And then once I am done with that, I'm satisfied with my lip lineage, I will be going in and just putting my Candy Yum Yum on top of it. And I definitely think that applying a lip liner all over your lips instead of just outlining your lips does truly help your lipstick stay on longer. Because a lot of my friends, they ask, oh, how do you keep your lipstick on for so long? I always feel like mine bleeds off and it fades. My thing is always just fill in your lips all the way with a lip liner and then apply your lipstick, because it'll just last so much longer. This is the best tip for applying lipstick that I can possibly give. But yeah, now that we're done, I will just be going in, and I'm going to go straighten my hair, and then I'll be right back for the final look. And here you have it. This is my final makeup look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please subscribe and share with your friends, and I love you, and see you next time. Bye!